Chilling with Chelsea. So Chilling with Chelsea is a segment about self-love. I wanted my channel to be based around self-love, and it's just something that I wanted to touch base on because I want everyone out here to know that self-love is very important, and it's something that everyone should possess. Everyone should know their self-worth. So this segment is going to be called
Knowing Your Self-Worth in 2017.
Because it's so close to 2018, I wanted to touch base on self-worth because it's like it changes every year. It seems like it gets worse, honestly. I want to start off by saying that I was inspired to do this segment by a situation that happened in my life recently. I am not perfect myself. Sometimes I slip up, sometimes I forget, sometimes I fall short. But at the end of the day, I always come out knowing my self-worth. Knowing your self-worth in 2017 hurts, let me tell you, because there's so many people out here who don't know your self-worth. Like, people out here will give you what they feel like you deserve, and it's not up to you to tolerate that. First off, you have people that know your self-worth. Those are the people you want to surround yourself with. And then you have people who don't know your self-worth, and you have to teach them your self-worth. And then you have the worst of the worst. You have people that don't know your self-worth. They aren't willing to learn your self-worth, and they want to give you what they think that you're worth. And no, you don't have to tolerate that. You don't have to tolerate that whatsoever. This video is not directed by gender, but this is more so speaking to my ladies. Sorry, fellas, because I can only speak from a woman's standpoint. So sometimes when you're around people that don't understand what you're worth, and then you try to teach them and they don't want to receive it, 9 times out of 10 that person is a person you want to stay away from. They're very draining. They're going to drain your energy because they'll have you out here thinking, am I really worth this? You should have a bar that you set, and you shouldn't change the bar for anyone. Like, you need to know what your self-worth is. So I want to talk a little bit about knowing your self-worth, especially in 2017. One of the most important components about knowing your self-worth in 2017 is knowing what you want and knowing what you deserve. If you don't come to someone and show them what you want and what you deserve, they will give you what they think you deserve. You don't want to allow anyone to put a title on you. You don't want to allow anyone to put a price on you, what they think that you're worth. You don't want anyone to say, hey, this girl is worth a $9.99 bag of makeup, and think that's all that they're going to get from you. I'm not speaking from a materialistic standpoint, but if you want someone who's honest, yet you're dating a liar, then 9 times out of 10, he's going to continue being a liar. You're not requiring him to be anything but, what he is. Here's another example. For example, a guy takes you to the movies. Sometimes, ladies, guys feel like, hey, I paid $10 for her movie, so she deserved to give me some. But you really think that you're just worth the movie? Not saying that guys have to take women to the movies. But what happened to courtship? What happened to guys taking a nice girl out on a date and, trying to be her boyfriend? Nowadays, guys, especially in my generation, they just want to hook up. Like, no. If you want to hook up, by all means. But if you hook up with someone and you want something more and they don't give it to you and you wonder why, it's because all you required from them is a hookup. You see what I'm saying? It's like hand in hand. If both of you mutually want that, that's one thing. But if somebody wants something different and you start off that way, most likely it's going to go down that trail 9 times out of 10. Know your value and your worth. You have to require people to treat you this way. For example, everyone wants to say, oh,
chivalry is dead.
Chivalry is not dead. Chivalry is only perceived as dead because it's not awakened. Nobody's woke up here. Nobody is requiring these men to be chivalrous. For example, me. I see a guy and I see a door. We're both walking towards the door. I will let him open that door so I can walk through that door like the queen I am. I'm not about to go get the door. Hello? I've never had a situation where a guy would try to close the door in my face. No. But I've seen men think that they were not going to hold the door open for me. And I just waltzed on through before they even had the opportunity to close it. Or I'll say, thank you. I just know that they're going to hold the door open for me. I just know what you want, who you are, what you expect. Those are the 3 components to knowing your self-worth. You have to know yourself before you get hooked up with someone else. For example, if you don't know yourself, people are going to try to tell you who you are. I've been called selfish. I've been called crazy. I've been called all types of names under the book for knowing my self-worth. I've been called all types of names because I know my self-worth. And I don't think that's necessary. I just think that if you can't be an addition to what I'm already bringing to the table, then I don't see a need for you here. Because if you're not contributing, that means you're taking away. It's never equally yoked. It's always one or the other. I've dealt with a guy who, he never asked me for any money or anything like that, but he did drain me of my time. He sure did. He walked off, and that is time I will never get back. You see what I'm saying? So it's always something that you're losing out on when you're getting into situations. When entering into the dating world, you have to have something. You can't expect these men to contribute to nothing. You have to be able to buy yourself or do stuff for yourself that you would be able to do if you didn't have a man here. A man should be an addition, not a trust fund. You know, like I'm about to defend you here, fellas, because I see ladies all the time. They get into relationships with men and they just look at a dollar bill. That's why men don't want to do anything for us. Our own stuff, you know, anything that a guy contributes is extra. But you're going to have to contribute something. Like, I'm not about to be... Because if not, why do I need you here? Why do I need you here? So, yeah, dating in 2017, knowing your worth in 2017 is hard. But it's very difficult. Because it's like some men will really put a label as crazy on you for expecting them to act accordingly. So that's why you have to set these standards for yourself, because nobody's going to set them for you. All right, guys, this is Chilling with Chelsea. I will see you guys later, and everybody have a great day.